So I've got a screen on my radio in my vehicle, which is nice, but it really doesn't do a whole lot outside of being able to utilize CarPlay or Android Auto. I want to be able to watch Netflix, YouTube TV, Disney Plus, Hulu, you name it. Well, with this $50 adapter, I can use my Roku stick to do all of this. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to DIY Reed. If you're new here, my name is Reed, and on this channel, we dive into all sorts of cool stuff, from tech and home projects to automotive how-tos, lawn care, scooters, so much more. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can turn your vehicle's radio screen into a streaming device. This can be accomplished multiple different ways. I've reviewed quite a few different media boxes on this channel that allow this to happen. The only difference here is those media boxes can be pricey and they use Android OS. Not that there's anything wrong with Android OS, but sometimes it can be difficult to use. For just $50, you can pick up this 𝐦𝐨 stick adapter, which is an HDMI adapter for your vehicle. I will leave a link in the description below if you're interested in checking out and purchasing it. In the box, you get two things. You get a USB-A to HDMI adapter that's about 6 inches long. They also provide you a USB-A to USB-C adapter because some vehicles only use USB-C. I'm not really sure which vehicles those are, but I do know that there are some vehicles that use USB-C for their adapter. So with this adapter, you're going to be able to plug any HDMI device into your vehicle. For my instance, I already have a ton of Roku streaming sticks laying around, so I hooked up the Roku streaming stick to my vehicle. This way I can stream any kind of media that I want through my Roku streaming stick on my vehicle's radio screen. So the way that this thing works is your vehicle must already have CarPlay capabilities. It can be wired or it can be wireless. This thing doesn't work wirelessly, but all wireless CarPlay vehicles that are capable of doing that also allow you to plug it in. It doesn't matter what it is. Even though that my screen is a touchscreen, which most vehicles that have screens like this have touchscreens, I can't use the touchscreen to navigate through the menus. I have to use my Roku remote. Now, in reality, after using this for quite a bit, it is much easier that I find to use the remote to go through and navigate through the menus versus just going through and touching the screen to go through all the menus I want to go through. I can just sit back and go through with the remote. It's much easier, and I didn't realize that I would find it that much easier. Now, I know one of the first questions you had when you first started watching this video, everybody has this question. Can you watch videos while you're driving? Well, technically you can. This adapter will allow you to do that. I highly recommend you don't do it for safety reasons, obviously. If you're the driver, don't watch. But if you're the passenger, enjoy the show. So yes, this does work. It allows you to watch videos while you're driving down the road. Let's hop in my vehicle real quick and let's check this thing out. All right, so we're in my vehicle now, and here's the device. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in to the port where it needs to go for CarPlay. Then it's going to boot up onto my screen. There it goes. Now it's ready. This is the splash screen. So now we're going to plug in the Roku stick to the device. So now we're loaded up here. So now I can use my Roku remote, but it's not touchscreen, but we're going to go ahead, get the remote control sync to it. And I can use any of these apps that I have set up: ESPN, YouTube, YouTube TV, Plex, Xfinity Stream, Netflix. Go ahead and go to Netflix here real quick. Now you will have to connect it to internet, whether that's a hotspot or your home internet. Obviously you can't connect it to your home internet when you're driving, but a hotspot or your phone's hotspot. Let's go to,
okay, couples.
So as you can see, it's already playing. Go to Lincoln Lawyer here. And it's playing here. So I'm not gonna play that all for you, but now you can pretty much hook up anything you want HDMI wise to this device. You can leave it plugged in at all times if you wanted to. The only problem is going back to the main screen of my vehicle. I'd have to unplug it because there's no way to go back that I know of. But it's the same Roku device that you would have at your home, because it's literally just going off the Roku streaming stick here. And again, driving, you can drive with it. You can, well, I wouldn't recommend driving with it, but your passengers can watch while you're driving. Also, remember that you can hook up anything that's got HDMI. So that can be Amazon Fire Stick. It could be, what is it, TiVo Stream, anything like that. Anything that's got your HDMI, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, and it'll play on your screen. Here are my final thoughts. If you're looking for an easy and cost-effective way to watch movies and TV shows in your vehicle and already have a streaming device, this is for you. Even if you don't have a streaming device like a Roku or Fire TV streaming stick or whatever it is, you can buy one of those for pretty easily, about less than 50 bucks usually. Now, you can literally plug any device that uses HDMI into this. You don't have to do a streaming stick. You could do a Fire TV box. You could do a DVD player if you wanted to that has HDMI. You could do a computer if you wanted to that has HDMI out. You can do a PlayStation 5. You can do an Xbox. I don't know what the new Xbox is. I don't even know why I knew the new PlayStation. Maybe it's because it's easy. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Xbox is different. I really like being able to use the Roku streaming stick because all my devices already work on this. They're already ready to go, and I have a bunch of them laying around. I know a lot of people are going to ask, is there a delay in the audio? I know some people have some issues with the delay in audio with some of the media boxes that I've used. I personally have never had any issues with any audio delay on my screen in my vehicle or my screen in my other vehicle. But there are some people that do face this. So the nice thing is, like on the Roku stick, I know there is a spot or in the settings that you can go ahead and adjust an audio delay or anything like that. So that way you can kind of sync the audio a little bit better. So at least you're able to fix that if you want to. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a like and feel free to ask any questions down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more tech reviews, home automation, and home and automotive how-to videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.